Miss Sawzik here with another storybook about a character learning a lesson. And today's book is nonfiction, and that means it really happened. It's not fake, it's real, and it's a biography, meaning it's the story of somebody's life. So it's a real story that really happened about someone's life. And the book is called Mae Among the Stars. And the book is about Mae Jemison, who became the first African-American female astronaut. And she was the first African-American female to go into space. And so Mae, we'll read about her in this book as a little girl. But when she became 16, only 16 years old, she went to Stanford University. She went to college. So she was really smart and she worked really hard, and she eventually became a doctor. And then finally she entered NASA, the US's space program, to learn how to be an astronaut. So this book is about her childhood and about her dream of becoming an astronaut and going into space. So when you look at this cover, you'll see there's Mae as a little girl, and you'll see space behind her. What do you know about outer space? There are all kinds of things in outer space, right? There are stars and the moon and planets and asteroids and of course the sun, the biggest star of all. And so Mae as a little girl on this cover is looking up into outer space, and she's also wearing this. Do y'all know what this is? What she's got on her head? An astronaut helmet. And of course an astronaut is somebody who explores space. They go up to outer space in a rocket and they explore either the moon or the stars or look more closely at other planets. And so that's what Mae wants to do. So let's read about Mae and find out how she became an astronaut, or how she got that dream to become an astronaut. Here we go. Mae Among the Stars, written by Rhoda Ahmed and illustrated by Stasia Burrington. Little Mae was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little Mae was different. One day, Mae was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. "What will you tell them, Mae?" "I will tell them I want to see the earth." "This is Earth, Mae," her mother said. "The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth." "I know, but I want to see Earth from out there." "That's an amazing plan, little Mae. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see the Earth from space." "Astronaut? Do you think I could do that?" "Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." So we've learned a few things about Mae already, right? Not only is she in school, but she loves to daydream. Do y'all daydream a lot? I know I used to, especially as a kid. I dreamed about all the things I wanted to do and all the places I wanted to see. So I was a big daydreamer, and we find out what Mae is daydreaming about because she has to write an assignment for school about what she wants to be when she grows up. And a lot of us had to do that in school, right? I think y'all also have to answer these questions sometimes. So what do you want to be when you grow up? And sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. But Mae certainly does know what she wants to be. She wants to see the Earth, and not the Earth like just outside her window or on her front porch. She wants to go way up into outer space and see the Earth below her. So she wants to go above the Earth and look down on it. And so her parents say that means you want to be an astronaut, because an astronaut is somebody who goes up into space. And so Mae finally realizes that that's what she wants to be. That's what it's called, an astronaut. But she's not sure if she can do it. And her mom says, of course you can. If you can dream it, and if you believe in it, and if you work hard for it, anything is possible. Is there anything y'all dream about doing? Anything you really want to be when you grow up, or any place you want to see? Because Mae's mother would say, and I think she's right, that if you can dream it And if you can believe really hard that you can do it, and if you work really hard for it, you can certainly do it. So let's see if Mae can do the same thing and become an astronaut. Mae asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. After dinner, Mae drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of an old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You will find your way, Mae, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." "But space is so far away." "It's closer than you think, little Mae, and you may get there sooner than you think." That night, Mae had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see the earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. The next morning, Mae told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone. And every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. So, Mae starts putting in the hard work that it takes to become an astronaut, right? Once she decides that that's what she wants to do, she immediately goes to the library, and starts researching space, and tries to learn all about planets and stars and the moon and what it means to be an astronaut and to be in outer space. And she starts making her own astronaut outfit and her own rocket ship even. And even if it's not really a rocket ship, you have to try sometimes. You have to kind of build up to making the real thing. So you can always start at home and learn what you can about things. And that's what Mae does. She learns what she can about space and about rockets and starts designing her own rockets. And then she starts imagining what it would be like to go into space. And she realizes that this is a really big dream she has. And sometimes she doubts herself a little, like, can I really do this? But her parents keep telling her, if you can believe in it and if you really work hard for it, you can do it. And so Mae keeps working hard. She keeps studying, and she dreams about her life in outer space, which is glorious, I think. I love that illustration. And she tells everybody what her dream is because she is so proud of it. And so she is working hard. Let's see if she continues to work hard for that dream. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. Today, we are all going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a teacher. Football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space and I want to be an astronaut. All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, "Mae, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you." "I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut." Mae felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, Mae was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. At home, Mae started crying. "Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut." "What a silly thing to say," said her mother. "She told me I should be a nurse instead." Her mom wiped away her tears. "My dear Mae, I hope you didn't believe her." "Of course I believed her. She's my teacher." "I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, Mae, and go to space." "Thank you, Mom. I promise when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship." Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible. Mae went on dreaming, believing, and working really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. So we see at the end that Mae did in fact become an astronaut when she grew up. There she is. I love that picture of her. And she continued to work hard. And she faced some difficulties, didn't she? Especially towards the end of the story. What was the big difficulty that she faced? Do you remember? And it makes me upset because it was actually her teacher, which is really sad because when her teacher asked all of the students what they wanted to be when they grow up, some said firefighters, some said teachers, some said football players, and Mae said, "I want to go to outer space." And what was her teacher's response? Her teacher said that she probably couldn't do it and that she should think about maybe being a nurse instead, which was not a very nice thing for that teacher to do. I think unfortunately when Mae was a little girl, girls were not thought of as being scientists or mathematicians, and they certainly didn't think girls could be astronauts. And especially, unfortunately, African American girls faced a lot of hardships. People didn't think they could do the same things that white men especially could do. And so the teacher kind of discourages Mae and says, "No, you shouldn't have a dream that big. You need to think about maybe being a nurse instead," because a lot of other women were already nurses. And so Mae was really upset by that, rightfully so, and she got really discouraged and was worried, well, maybe I shouldn't dream this big. Maybe this isn't possible, becoming an astronaut. But fortunately, she talked to her mom, and her mom said, like she said the whole book, you have to follow your dream. If you can think it, if you can believe in it, if you work hard for it, you can do it. So in this case, it was good that Mae ignored her teacher and she went for her dream anyway. She kept working really hard for it. She believed what her mother said, that if she worked hard, she could achieve it, and she did. So in this book, Mae Jemison learned the lesson that even if people say that's not possible, you can't do it, you shouldn't set your goals that high, you shouldn't have such big dreams. Mae learned that she should ignore them and just keep working hard and believing in herself. And she made it happen, which is pretty amazing. And I hope you all work hard for whatever dream you want. Know that we all support you and we love you and we want you to succeed and we want you to dream big, just like Mae did. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.